The title for baddest man on the planet is on the line in the UFC. UFC 270 goes down Saturday, January 22nd. Francis Ngannou punching people's heads off. Ciryl Gane, crazy athlete, kicking people's heads off sometimes. Make it happen. Consolidation of belts. This is your boy JG. Exaggeration and experience, all things MMA. Let's go. Like I said before, y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy JG. Exaggeration, experience, all things mixed martial arts. Be so kind. Like, subscribe, bell icon for notification. We're trying to push those sub numbers up, y'all. I need that. We got to hit that 1,000. I digress. Let's get into the content. UFC 270, Anaheim, California, January 22nd. That's a Saturday. This coming Saturday. Your main event. Francis Ngannou looks to consolidate the belts at the heavyweight division. Ciryl Gane is your interim champ. Let's get right into it right now. I'm going to do my prediction up front. I'm going to do it up front, and then I'm going to break it down. I got Gane winning the fight. Ciryl Gane will be your new unified, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world come Saturday evening. I'm calling that right now. Now let's break down why. Francis Ngannou has 3 losses on his record. They're all via decision. He's lost 3 bouts. He's lost all decisions. Out of every single victory he's recorded, all of them, none of those victories have come via decision. He's either knocked a guy out, TKO'd a guy, or submitted a guy. So we know how he needs to get it done. He has to get a stoppage. There's no evidence to suggest that he can do something different. That's not to say that he can't. There's just no evidence to suggest it right now. Gane, undefeated, 10-0 in mixed martial arts. I believe 13-0 in kickboxing and Muay Thai, with 9 knockouts and then 4 knockouts in MMA. A complete fighter. He can control guys with his grappling. He has a submission game. I'm not saying he's world-class BJJ or anything like that, but he's not a novice on the ground. And his skills, his ability, his overall athleticism are things that I believe will carry him. And I said this before about just one of the things that breaks down in a fight. Gane has more ways to win than Ngannou does. I feel like if Ngannou can't get this done inside of 10 minutes, so 2 rounds, then it's just going to be over for him, where he's going to end up getting stopped because Gane is a puncher himself, a guy with good power and athleticism and a finisher. And going past that second round threshold really is where you start flirting with the decision type deal. And we know Francis Ngannou doesn't win decisions. He doesn't win decisions. So if Gane is looking for an indicator that he might have an opportunity to win this fight, it's going to be in the fact that it pushes past 2 rounds. And I think that it will. I think that Gane's more complete. I think I look back at the Derek Lewis fight, how he just kind of bull rushed him and really tried to land something crazy. And Gane was really able to control the distance, control, manipulate Derek Lewis, and then walk him in the shots and then stop him eventually. I'm not saying Francis Ngannou is going to come out with a plan like that, because he has shown improvement. If you go back and look at the Stipe Miocic fight, where he won the title, he showed tremendous patience and was able to keep Miocic on the outside. Miocic, what the fuck? Shout out to Stipe. He's able to keep Stipe on the outside and then counter him and then hurt him bad and get him out of there. But one of the other issues that I have, if I could pull this up real quick, here it is. I go back to the Derek Lewis fight. I go back to the Stipe Miocic loss initially in 2018. Those are both decisions like I mentioned before. If I go back to, everything after that, 5 straight stoppages by Francis Ngannou. He's on a roll. When was it? March 27, 2021 was the Stipe fight where he won. So what is it? It's January 18th now, right? So it hasn't been quite a year, but he's been off. He's taking some time. If you come over to the other side, though, you look at Ciryl Gane, you'll see my point here in a second. Since that March 27th bout, Gane has fought twice. Volkov and Lewis, and then he also fought in February the same year. So he's fought 3 times. He fought 3 times in 2021, and we got my man Ngannou. He fought twice in 2019. He fought once in 2020, and he fought once in 2021. So he hasn't been a very active champ. I think that, all things considered, this is aligning to be a fight where Gane comes out, Ciryl Gane comes out, and he puts on a performance that makes us understand why we call the sport mixed martial arts. And I understand when we talk about things like power, it's relative, especially when we talk about a guy like Francis Ngannou, because he doesn't really even need to hit you clean flush. It could be a glancing shot, a blow. Maybe he overextends a little bit and just catches you at the tip of the chin and drops you, hurts you, and gets you out of there, and then he's a crazy finisher. You know what it is. I feel like the polish, the overall experience, the overall UFC experience at this point as well, those things carry Gane in this fight. Francis Ngannou was always going to be a problem, though. The average dude's not coming in there and beating him. I mean, he's lost to tremendous dudes. He lost a kind of a boring fight. Did they run it back? They didn't run it back. He lost a really shitty fight to Derek Lewis, and then he lost to Stipe Miocic, the champ, in a championship bout. Then ended up avenging that loss against Miocic to win the belt. I just think that right now, even if Francis Ngannou loses this fight, there's nothing to say that they'll probably give him. That'll be funny if they give him a rematch, like off rip. Stipe Miocic, where you at, man? You've been quiet. You haven't been on the internet. They kind of playing you a little bit. You got anything lined up? I feel like Francis Ngannou with no title defenses, because he doesn't. His last fight was against Stipe Miocic. If he came out here and got rolled up by Ciryl Gane, if Gane just gave him work, why do I feel like they would just give him a rematch? Just Francis Ngannou, just more chances. It doesn't matter, because I can't see a situation or scenario outside of a knockout or TKO where he can beat Gane. Gane has more ways to win than Ngannou does. But that's my breakdown of this fight. Super interesting stuff. If you just pull up the wiki for Francis Ngannou, and you can see that, yeah, he's never won a fight by decision. He's stopped everyone that he's faced, and all three of his losses are by decision. I think you'll see a stoppage or a decision loss that he'll take at the hands of Ciryl Gane. UFC 270, Saturday, January 22nd, Anaheim, California. It goes down. Your main event, Ciryl Gane, interim champ, Francis Ngannou, your current heavyweight champion. They look to consolidate those belts. Your co-main event is going to be Brandon Moreno versus Davison Figueiredo. This is the 15th time they're going to be fighting for that same damn belt. I'm dropping that video next, but this has been my time on this one. Let me know what you guys think of the main event, who wins, how it goes down, and let's just talk about it. This is your boy JG, Exaggeration and Experience. Please like, subscribe, bell icon for notification. We out.